Alright, so what's going on, guys? It's Matters, and we have a bunch of new information regarding Black Ops 3 Zombies, one actually going back to DLC 5, or at least some other Treyarch game, some new evidence regarding that, and obviously that is Northwoods. We've talked about Northwoods time and time again, but we have another sort of bit of evidence here that really puts it into motion, like, is this actually possible? So again, we'll talk about that. We also need to talk about some more super Easter egg evidence. One is actually from a Noah J interview that was done a couple months ago of Jason Mundell reoccurringly saying this sort of a line that he says, okay, not just the main Easter egg, there's more you have to look forward to, there's more you have to look for, and he says this all the time. This is just another occurrence where he says that, but even greater, there's some sort of crazy campaign mission from Black Ops 1 that actually may be hinting at the Revelations Super Easter egg, or I guess the Black Ops 3 Super Easter egg, and it actually predicts a date in which the Super Easter egg will come to life within Black Ops 3. So that's obviously very interesting as well regarding the Super Easter egg and when we're going to be able to start finding stuff. So a lot of interesting stuff to talk about here. If we can go for 500 likes, that'd be greatly appreciated as always, and let's get started. So I want to start off here, obviously, with the Northwoods thing. Now, this is actually tweeted at me on Twitter, and it's basically this guy, he bought COD points, and you get, like, a list of your recent purchases and something on Microsoft, on Xbox.com, and it's random stuff like that on PlayStation as well. And obviously, you see here, he bought, 1,000 COD points, whatever, 10 bucks, and it says this add-on works with Black Ops 3 Gold Edition, Northwoods, Black Ops 3, Black Ops 3 Launch Edition, Black Ops 3 Digital Deluxe. But again, why is Northwoods this thing that was leaked a few months ago, and everyone was like, okay, why does it say it's a part with, it's in part with Activision? Why does it say it has relations to Black Ops 3? And there was leaks about it, there was stuff leaked within the Xbox One menu about it, and we sort of just brushed over it. We thought it was DLC 5, and then we were just like, okay, maybe it's just some other Activision game. But now that, like, Call of Duty points are compatible with this Northwoods sort of game add-on type of thing, it's a really weird situation. Now, I'm going to make this as clear as possible. I don't think it's going to be like remaster maps or anything, because I feel like with Revelations just basically being a remaster map all into one, like multiple remaster maps into one map, it doesn't really make sense for them to also remaster all the maps, unless they remaster like all the maps that we didn't see within Revelations, which is interesting. But I don't know, it seems like it's some other Treyarch port that involves Call of Duty points. Obviously, Call of Duty points is only a Black Ops 3 thing. So think about this, why are they planning on releasing something during the lifecycle of Infinite Warfare? It's just so many possibilities. I don't know, let me know what you guys think about this. I don't think it's a deal, but again, even if it was DLC 5, why would you be using Call of Duty points for a separate DLC? Like, is there other stuff you have to buy within that DLC? It's a really weird situation. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about that. I think maybe it's a different extension of Call of Duty. Who even knows, honestly? Who even knows? But again, it's there. This has been seen before, so it's not a new thing. But I don't know. We'll see what happens. So next one here, the Super Easter egg obviously has been getting insane. A lot of people have been saying it's not coming, it is coming, but here's a bit more evidence. Let's start off here. Super Easter egg reference. Obviously, all the links to these Reddit posts are on or in the description below. At this point, he says, it was Jason Mundell, Noah J456, a typical interview there, and Jason Mundell, he talked about this cycle. He talks about the universes bleeding together, and obviously now we know within Revelations that is exactly what was occurring. But this is what he said back a few months ago. Sometimes sometimes people look at it and they go, oh, there's the main Easter egg, that's the end of the experience. Not always is. There's always something else you can look for past that main experience. So I don't know, man. Jason Mundell always says that this is not the end. If you've done the Easter egg, there's still more to it. The famous quote, the quote that really is crazy, when Jason Mundell said, if you think this is the end of DLC 4, you should be kidding yourself. And honestly, like, all of these different various quotes that Jason Mundell gives us about it not being the end and the main Easter egg is not the end, just throughout the couple of months, whether it was before DLC 4, a few months before, a few weeks ago, it doesn't even matter, because he's been hinting at this so much, it just seems hard not to believe that there is something here. But again, here's something very interesting. Now, this is going all the way back to Black Ops 1. So within Black Ops 1, again, image up on screen, Revelation Super Easter egg, possible connection between Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 3 found. So Black Ops 1, in the campaign of that game, there's a mission actually called Revelations, and it's been referenced a few times by YouTubers, but no one has actually seemed to look into it. And obviously, he puts it on Reddit for people to really go through the code, and go through the sort of Black Ops 1 era, and just see if there's any hints towards what we're doing with the Black Ops 3 zombie storyline here. Here's an image of one of the things up on screen for Revelations. Obviously, you see from Black Ops 1, and I don't know what all that means. I mean, if you want to check that out and see if there's any sort of correlation between the storyline and these two different documents here, it doesn't seem to be. We'll see. It depends. But it's more or less from radio transmissions as well, because he talks about there being different reoccurring numbers that Mason hears throughout the main story, different radio transmissions that are heard and seen throughout the story. And the Black Ops 1 storyline is really interesting. It's a whole time loop of like Reznov is alive and then he's not alive. It's a really trippy thing. But all of this stuff here, it's very interesting. And the reason why it gives it a bit more leverage is because the date on the intel is October 6th, and the Xbox One and PC dates looking like to be that first week of October, which could be October 6th. It honestly seems pretty plausible there. Obviously, Black Ops 1, I mean, Treyarch in general, they've been using past games to hint at this new game. They've been using past storylines. Everything leads to this point. So, Jason Blundell, he's been creating this storyline. He's been preparing for this point for years now. That's why you see these World at War Easter eggs relate back to Black Ops 3. It's been all for a reason. Obviously, he's had some sort of idea of what he wants to do, and obviously the Super Easter egg is a huge part of the game. It would be a huge part of the storyline, so if it is going to happen, having some sort of hint and teaser within Black Ops 1 makes a lot of sense. So, I don't know, if this could be something, that would be sick. Let me know what you guys think about that. Hope you guys did enjoy. As of now, we do have a good amount of evidence already regarding a Super Easter egg, but this is just a bit more evidence to really think like, wow, this could have been teased that long ago, and it could actually be possible. So I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about that, and yeah, see you guys later.